This famous TikTok star is going to spend the rest of his life in prison after being found guilty for the murder of his wife and her friend. This is Ali Abulaban, a 27-year-old TikToker from San Diego, California, who was known online as Jin Kid. Now, Ali rose to popularity through his viral comedy skits and his videos of him doing voice impressions. And he wasn't just like some random TikToker. I mean, he had millions of followers across all of his social medias. Online, Ali portrayed himself as this goofy and carefree guy, posting videos of him dancing to Michael Jackson and recreating scenes from movies. But his online persona may have just been that, a persona. As a child, Ali faced many issues. At a young age, he was diagnosed with ADHD after constantly getting in trouble at school for not being able to focus or sit still. He also had other issues that went untreated, such as anger issues. You see, Ali didn't come from a great home. His mother was only 15 years old when Ali was born, and his father was 20. His father would often physically and emotionally abuse his mother in front of him, and there were even some instances where Ali himself would get into physical altercations with his father. When Ali was in high school, he often skipped classes, but he wound up graduating, then going to college for one semester before joining the Air Force. Ali was stationed in Okinawa, Japan, where he met his wife, Anna, who was also serving in the Air Force. Now, Anna was originally from the Philippines, and one day Ali and Anna were hanging out with some of their friends when Ali allegedly assaulted one of Anna's friends. Following this, Ali was discharged from the Air Force and moved back home, and Anna moved back to the Philippines. So the two had broken up after Ali had been discharged from the Air Force. When Anna moved back to the Philippines, she found out that she was pregnant. Now, once Ali found this out, he was able to get Anna a visa to come live with him in the United States, where the two of them began their family. This is where Ali started his social media career. He began making content on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, posting comedy skits and voice impressions. Now, the more popular that Ali got on social media, the more he started to share his personal life with his audience. On social media, Ali portrayed his life as picture perfect, with his perfect relationship with Anna and his daughter. In 2021, Anna had convinced Ali to move to San Diego, California. She had some friends out there, and she thought it would be a great place for Ali to take his social media career to the next level. Following the move to San Diego, Anna had actually started a social media of her own. Anna's social media popularity started to rise quickly, gaining mass amounts of followers each day. Now, this made Ali extremely jealous and possessive. Because of Anna's rising popularity, Ali began to physically and emotionally abuse her. Ali would constantly start fights with her, and he would even record himself on his phone yelling at her, and then going as far as to sending her voice memos throughout the day. He regularly accused Anna of cheating on him and would tell her that, he was the only reason that she was able to live in the United States. Because of Anna's growing online popularity, Ali didn't see her as his wife anymore. He saw her as his property. But enough was enough. After multiple domestic violence incidents, Anna broke up with Ali. Now, Ali told Anna that she could stay in the apartment that they shared together while he left and lived somewhere else. So Anna was staying in the apartment with their daughter. On the morning of October 25th, 2021, Anna left the apartment and took their daughter to school. Ali, knowing that the apartment would be empty, used a copy of an electronic key to get into the apartment. While Ali was in the apartment, he vandalized the whole entire apartment. He broke things, he flipped tables, and he just left the place a complete wreck. But that is not all that Ali did. Before he left the apartment, he went to his daughter's iPad and installed an app on it. Now, this app would let him listen in on any conversations that were going on inside the apartment. A few hours later, Anna returned back to the apartment and walked in on her apartment a complete wreck. Now, Anna instantly knew that it was Ali who did this, so she called up one of her friends and told her, what had happened. She told her friend that she was going to, clean up the mess so that her daughter wouldn't be confused, and that she was going to get a restraining order against Ali. She also asked her friend on the phone if she would pick up her daughter from school so that, she could clean up the apartment. Anna then called her other friend, which was a man named Rayburn Barron. She asked Rayburn if he would come over and help her clean up the mess. Now, Ali allegedly despised Rayburn. Apparently, there was, this one incident where Rayburn had told Ali that he was like extremely lucky to have such a beautiful wife. And that comment, of course, made Ali very jealous of Rayburn, and Ali often accused Anna of cheating on him with Rayburn. So Rayburn arrives at Anna's apartment, and Anna begins to tell Rayburn what had happened. Now, during this conversation, Ali is listening in through the app that he installed on his daughter's iPad. As soon as Ali had heard another man's voice in the apartment with Anna, he got in his car and rushed over to the apartment. Ali arrived at the apartment, where he broke into the apartment and shot and killed Anna and Rayburn. After the shooting, Ali left the apartment and got in his car, where he drove to his daughter's school and picked her up. He told his daughter that he had just hurt mommy. Ali then called his mother and confessed to her that he had just killed his wife Anna and Rayburn Barron. After a little while longer driving in the car with his daughter, Ali pulled over on the side of the road and called the police and confessed to them that he had just killed 2 people. 45 minutes after that call, Ali was arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, a gun use allegation, and a special circumstance allegation of committing multiple murders. In January of 2022, there was a preliminary hearing for the case that was explosive. A detective described the relationship between Ali's wife Anna and Rayburn Barron as romantic, which made Ali extremely upset. He started to become angry. When the judge had told him to calm down, Ali yelled, "You think I wanted this? For my 5-year-old daughter? Who the f are you? I'm hurt. My life is destroyed." Ali then got interviewed by a local news channel, where Ali claimed that social media fame made him snap and that it messed with his brain.
"I'm broken. I'm devastated. I lost my wife. My goal was to just try to get a hold of my family. It was slipping through my fingers. I'm the loser here. I lost the love of my life. I lost the love of my life."
He claimed that the attention he got on social media made him violent and aggressive. Also in the interview, Ali talked about losing his baby, where he was referring to his social media career.
"This whole everything, it's my craft, it's my baby. I loved what I do. I wanted to be an actor. And it was right there. I was right there."
It seemed as if Ali was more devastated about losing his social media career than he was about losing his whole entire family. Just a few months ago, Ali Abulaban's trial started. Now, during this trial, Ali testified saying that he had frequently been violent with his wife and admitted to drug use and also punching Anna. The judge ruled that Ali Abulaban would die in prison and sentenced him to 2 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole, plus another 50 years behind bars for gun enhancement charges.
The bottom line here is he will die in prison. He will never be a free man. He will take his last breath there. Please.
Family members of the victims reacted to the sentence outside court.
This was the best we could hope for, and we just thank God that our prayers have been answered, and now we can all rest.
If you want to see how this TikToker got 12 years in prison after doing a TikTok challenge, make sure to click right here.